Guardian's run wild. He's gone mad, horseman. Idar doesn't know. Browse around. We have new items. The Guardian's run wild. He's gone mad, horseman. Idar doesn't know. Well, this should go nicely with the others. Valis will put that to good use.
No.
This should go nicely.
Tell me where to find the god.
Head to the plains outside the city. And hurry. Adar is waiting for you both. Now that one's my favourite.
Sometimes you need to shut up and speak, you know. You don't need to speak over people. Maybe you just need to shut up. How many things she gonna be dumped? Oh, she likes, that's why she brought her male best friend with her, who she came on to. That's the only reason, especially when she going about how insecure Burkham was. Oh, yeah, it's a young man, but this old lady, you just realise, has brought another bath. It's banging in front of it. Oh. Yeah, deal with it, bitch. I love it. Absolutely love it. You want the young husband.
It would have stopped me from going through all of this, Beer Cannon says. For as angry as Beer Cannon is, Laura is now also on the same level as her. She can't believe that he'd say that. If that's how you truly feel, she threatens, then I can hop on a plane and go back to the States immediately.
You crossed the line. If you're going to tell me that you wish we never met,
No, the
I
one
have
thing you
nothing
realise on
left
the
to
show
say to
pretty
you.
quick is not everyone wants to run from their country to America. They're not all after
Well,
the
she
green
might
card.
not have anything left to say to Beard. She does have plenty to say to the other guy in the equation, Michael. She furiously heads straight over to Michael's hotel room to confront him. She's livid. She can't believe that Michael would tell Bearcat everything. She demands to know from Michael, what exactly did you tell him, what happened, and why is Bearcat so angry?
Super curious. What was going through your head telling him that I hit on you? Like, I don't understand how
You tried
that
to
even
kiss him?
came up.
What? How?
It came up, Michael says, because Bearcat wouldn't let it go. He was relentless, like a dog with a bone. He kept on pressing me to find out if I was in love with you, Laura, he says. I just wanted him to stop. I wanted him to understand I had that opportunity and I don't want that. I don't want anything more than a friendship with you. That's why.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so she doesn't find that series of events because that the movie's not interested in us. Whereas the other version, Beach is super interested, he's so jealous, he wants to destroy things.
Maker's bones. That hurt.
There you go, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 2.5 weeks. It's ridiculous, she just uses both. Yeah.
It's beyond my help, horseman. Do your worst.
Bad mojo. He's not quite so awesome. Because she asked him, in a foreign country, you told him you was in trouble, and now you're so pretty came to tell you that a friend wouldn't have done that. Look, no statement. That is gross. I know that's a nonsense. That's a bit different. fuck. I've got far bottom. Oh well. It's gonna be it's bloody green bricks. You know, time that that's wasting that much. He's emotionally mature. But I think he's upset as he clearly just doesn't have to express it. What did you do, John? My little John. Oh, come on, don't do this thing up.
Pat McAfee, TKO, you know, he's just got a lot of in this agreement. And one of the things that I'm not into to where he could show who he really was as a performer. He didn't get to he wanted to be
oh shit. Boys.
So he lost his bloody end and not sure you can change your channel. So he ran and he was back around and again. Literally I found it was very simple basically. Without the ratings. You just need to go off of one channel.
Oh god, no.
That is.
Fucking off course, this side around this just was like a noise boss punch. Nice. So it's so fucking awesome because it's the speed he moves at. It just seems to be he wears like only one aspect to me agree. Point of all, it's just like, look, it's like their maximum speed before, it's opposite side, but just, I'm not sure you're meant to fight, and then you're forced to take run straight away from the fight. They'll have to reach this certain speed. Oh!
If you don't have The Rock, if you don't have John Cena, he is number one. But unfortunately, he has Cody Rhodes as his competition. CM Punk is in no position at this stage and age of his career.
That's the problem. CM Punk's fading now. I'm afraid he's a great wrestler.
To not be the face of anything.
And I'll always see you.
To be in no face of no
He got
company.
way too touchy about being called old, and then
He never was.
like that was.
He was always going to be the go-to, the second fiddle guy.
Then he was kind of annoyed
And there's nothing wrong
when
with
the
being that guy.
crowd called him old as well, weren't they?
It's so good because when you're deeply jealous and you have all this bitterness and anger, it translates to a fucking great promo. Because guess what?
Oh.
Show me the way.
There's this poor thing. Yeah. You have to run round him, grab his shield, and bash his shield on. Oh, okay, I haven't leave to you know. I think, which is a pain in the ass enough thing to do with the control scheme, because if you pull backwards, some of your horse was lose thinking, Karen. Wait, no, stop it! Oh, stop it, you know.
To make up for all the time that you
And then
lost.
you get this thing called invisible walls.
Don't cry about it.
It's what it sounds like. Just like you go through in there, it's like those gaps in the wall. So it look like I should
Oh, yeah, he asked the question, my bad, but you use it as a crutch to not show up.
Something like that.
And so
It's not
how
that.
these people are going to boo me, and I give them the news that you're not here, I would boo you too, punk.
I'll boo you.
You know I'm right. And when you do bother to show up, you show up late. You leave early, and you puff your chest out in the back like you're The Rock. At least The Rock is a Hollywood superstar. Oh, I'm sorry, was a Hollywood superstar. Just like you, Roman, or a champion. But that fairy tale is long over because this is pro wrestling, not cinema. Once again, CM Punk is showing how jealous he actually is. Okay, you may think, oh, he's roasting Roman here, he's roasting The Rock. Nah, bro, he's jealous. He's butthurt because he doesn't get the same opportunities as those guys got. Roman put in the work. Roman sacrificed. Roman went through the ringer. He went through the
Unfortunately, your feast tablets run out by Wednesday next week, so we have to get him in. That's 100%, so there was the whole process last year. So he's got to go first, then hopefully him by the end of the week, and then we're back to top again.
Didn't AJ Styles say that? AJ Styles said the biggest flex is to spend time with your family, your kids, and to be at home and to be in their lives. Did he not just say that when he retired officially? But I'm supposed to, as a viewer, support CM Punk talking about how Roman never shows up. Yeah, I was on that bandwagon.
Those who have access to the fashion,
But yeah, when you're a wrestling fan, you mature.
It's what I'm hoping for anyway.
You kind of grow up out of dumbass thinking, simple-minded shit. You kind of just grow up a little bit and mature. That's kind of what happens. So, yeah, CM Punk is jealous. Has always been jealous of Roman and The Rock.
Oh, jeez, what's he doing?
And it was.
He has an ex-girlfriend,
CM Punk
he has a son,
Oh
he's
no.
autistic,
Oh no.
He came through
so he's slightly back with his mum,
very tail end.
and then he got the mum pregnant,
Oh.
and the mum had a baby,
Right.
and then he's putting out that he, well, I don't know for what reason they split up, but they split up. She's trying to get away from him. Apparently she was days from leaving, so he didn't know where she was.
Right.
He was hours away from her. Apparently he had to walk to the house to get to her.
Oh god.
All the way that he was on the way there. This is why he looks so dishevelled there.
I'm not here to make
So what he did was, he kicked her back door in.
Did she call the cops though?
I mean, I guess she's surprised, but maybe they called somebody would have called the cops, they would have heard it. Kicked the back door in, stabbed her 9 times while she was holding her baby. Baby ends up on
Oh! No, you said he was messaging her all the way down. thought you meant
Now,
his medicine. I
CM Punk
thought
had
he was
his
messaging
reasons
her.
to walk
So
out,
I'm
but
coming.
Oh,
it
right.
doesn't
Yeah,
change
maybe it was
the
what I mean. Maybe
fact
that's
That's what I'm
what
saying.
that
If
you
she,
still
the
walked
messages that
out,
she was getting.
didn't finish your
Yeah, I don't know. I
contract,
don't know.
you
And then
were
he went upstairs with the
unprofessional, you
kids
ran
to
the
beat
company
pizza.
down for a long time, and you
That's him
tried
just
to
getting
influence
tired of
your friends in the company to go against Vince McMahon
Sure.
and to leave. Why would you do that?
What's good about the
Those
devil?
guys are trying to make a living for themselves in that company,
the whole slaughter.
and they're trying to get their careers on the right track and make their money and feed their families. But no, you're trying to
now,
control people, essentially. And that's what Punk was trying to do. And Seth Rollins exposed that. That's a real thing that happened. This ain't no scripted stuff. This is a real thing that happened.
Traits of the dad. You
So
start seeing the
Punk doesn't get to come out here on his high horse and pretend like,
if you
you know, he's Mr. Company guy.
this bad feeling or something like that, you will treat those kids differently. And those kids, you know, it's natural for a child to act like it's mum or dad, you know, but you people hold that against it, you know.
I don't, I'm not sure.
They might not need to. They might not need to. What I mean by that, though, is, you know, her parents have obviously met the father of the baby.
Oh yeah, they've got
and they've
people
had
to take
real
the
bad
kid in.
association with that man and what he's done to them. But they've got obviously love their
Child as well.
Obviously, their daughter.
No!
Yeah.
Obviously, their daughter.
That's what it's hoping
But
for.
at times, though, during his life, they give up. Maybe it works. It's chance to keep Yes. Never see your father with me. That's not a good thing. Which is
No.
why kids shoes before.
You just have to be very cautious though not to do the opposite. If you're like over them for signals. They're like if you get angry your first day is boy.
I'm not saying anybody can look at it. I think it's the nicest people in the world. So see it. They maybe won't admit to themselves to see it, but they'll see it and they'll
Beyond
But that's the thing, you've got to be very cautious not to do the
your
opposite.
worst.
yeah.
You're very cautious that you're not very good to look at it. But you've got so from its angles, so it's like, oh my god, get ready to get a killer one day, just like, fuck up. And that kind of thing. That's easier to do. You know, Christ. Oh yeah. So, it's you're fine.
Scotland.
It's better than Scotland, so.
Oh, that's where that happens, that killing.
What's the chicken in Scotland then? That's where they just that's where that breakdown was where they think like just got a vote. So we've got a mix of Scottish schools now pressing oh that's a big school, that's what I mean. Ah, no, that feels like something. Oh,
This is no place for us.
in regards to producing the rest of the money. Obviously, don't have to put all the rest of it won't get pushed. Like the right thing. That's the question. One of those consequences. Subscribe. Give me a like. Give it a like.
Myself. They haven't been with women. Yeah, you want to compare the dudes section.
You got the dudes!
They've been.
That makes sense. Let's have a look. Today, we, the International Olympic Committee, have published a policy on the protection of the female.
Boys, girls.
I understand
Why do I hear
that this is
combat?
a very sensitive topic. As a former athlete, I passionately believe in the rights of all Olympians to take part in fair competition. The policy that we have announced is based on science, and it has been by medical experts with the best interests of athletes at
Isn't it crazy that's keeping
the
improving
scientific
this?
evidence
So
is
the men
very
are faster, stronger than
clear.
us than the women.
Male chromosomes
I
give
mean,
performance
how much
advantages in
Olympics we go?
sports that rely on
It's gotta be at least
strength,
what?
power, or endurance.
Our modern
At the Olympic
it's gotta be
Games,
very
even the
good.
smallest
10,
margins
15,
can be the difference between victory and defeat.
That's 80
So it's absolutely clear that it would not be fair for biological males to compete in the female category. In addition, in some sports, it would simply not be safe. Every athlete must be treated with dignity and respect, and athletes will only need to be screened once in their lifetime.
They don't even need to study about They've got the results, they've got the real world data, haven't they? It's not like they've just taken random people and mixed them up with a shaker, so you've got one. They've taken the best of the best of the best of the best. Q, you won't do it, man. Q, you won't promise you.
To get some reactions. It's all happened like
We've got access. We've got access. We've got access we've never had before.
Let's have a look right up this
spot.
You already know why people are moving to crypto, but here's the problem. Most wallets plug into the same system we were trying to escape into. That's why Rumble built Rumble Wallet. It's a self-custodial wallet that lives inside an ecosystem that actually defends free speech and financial freedom. No bank holding your balance.
Okay about the long time, so they didn't take the back end.
This is your money on your keys, on your terms. If you're already using Bitcoin or stablecoin, Rumble Wallet gives you even more power. Direct, fast tipping and support for creators on Rumble without waiting weeks for payouts or dealing with random account holds. On-chain payments in assets like Bitcoin, Tethergold, and USAT. So you can move
Oh, you're looking super friendly, so.
Anyone for permission.
You have no choice but to destroy him.
It's not like any kind of two axis, isn't it? It's a bit. Punches you down, doesn't it?
No choice but to bring him back.
How
many times would you have me kill him? The Guardian will be as a newborn, free of corruption. Now, stand aside. This will take more than a small effort. You won't survive this. I am a maker. That task defines my very purpose. As the reaping of souls defines your own. There is no escaping it.
Hey man, more lefties you talk to, the more you realise they just use the same language, the same talk points. That's it, it's like.
Women are such a non-issue in sport in general.
Get to the tree now.
Is a non-issue.
Your journey is far from
Clearly, an issue, isn't it? No, but women with male genetics have won medals. Oh, God. You've got intersex people and all the rest of it that we know have done it. 2 did it last term. Yeah, the Chinese person, they won't be competing again. And the, I don't know what it's made in later. They can't even come up close to it. There's a cold one. I don't know how this.
One goal medal
No.
Not straight.
Too much scary. Oh, well, literally comes about £4.
I thought so I can get them to deliver
Put in iodine here. Just put iodine. What iodine, and then you want some either like a non-stinging antiseptic that's safe for cats. That's it, and cheap. It's all things are safe for cats, antiseptics and things like that. That's it. I wouldn't even put it thing. Just say it for us.
You have to double check that you can put the list.
Yeah, but if you get it for boots, what we did with different boots.
These are policies that specifically target individuals, intersex individuals.
All antiseptic.
Because it targets
using previous genetic screening starts to be natural is what is socially constructed.
It's just because in their minds that transgender women are women, so then
hang on, she said cisgender women. It's unfair to cisgender women, is what she said. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what she's talking about, but social construct, I mean, can we just fucking stop that, please?
I will never stop that.
It's not a social construct.
You're getting involved in social construct.
I thought that's why I was going to say, then you're not trans for like a year. It's a funny one. I'll find this quick. This is like a interview with someone who's like, yeah, I was assigned and working for like project players, individuals, and I was assigned to one that identifies black and like well, it's easy way to still put everything. Everything else, very dodgy. Compensating. Trans brown what is those? So the best way to do it is
about that comedian, that female comedian, she was offended.
It's just good stuff as a dude thinking, oh, everyone will laugh at it.
Yeah, see, when the people weren't laughing at her because she was being told comedian.
Yeah, she just wasn't funny.
And not only but it's how the people respond to oh, it's you to fix that privacy situations that I was seeing in story. Oh, it's you to fix voice.
It's just earmuffs. They're earmuffs. You know, there's any cool things, but you just like some of those businesses around this, and then it's also going to be to supply always be able to supply a lot
It's possible to know. I'm not saying it's you, but it's like the cliche people. It's like women are shorter than men. But my friend Josie is 6 foot. Yeah, but women are 6 foot are shorter. No, I've got this one friend, Josie, who's 6 foot. So you're fucking wrong.
That's what's
or about telling who you are and they will always consider you less than. It is about the assumption that women are always weaker than and always less than. This is fear-mongering to you. This is insulting, and really it affects so few people that you can't see it as anything other than partially a marginalized group.
There's that argument again. It's so few people. Because it's so few people, we shouldn't give a fuck.
They're arguing the point that if you get like a
Because it affects a few people, so we shouldn't care about it.
She's obviously going to win because she's stronger. That's not the same thing, is it? Because you've got a really strong female up against I could be.
That's what I love. I do.
Yes, because she thinks
That's child really nice figure. Then I just say you probably get a draw.
Gentlemen were just banned from the Olympics.
But then we should buy the item for the game because we have. But then for that, when you get stuff in the yes. Not just so much.
He's got a look at you think we're going to have this I thought in the best of times because there's better lungs happening than literally anyone on the fucking planet.
The problem is it's not.
He has a biological ability which makes sports interesting. But you can't freaking those vital felt and you take the equivalent
much the best
of the chicks division. Vital felt is going to shit all over.
Don't get one.
Just get sports fucking interesting. In Waterworld would beat Michael Phelps every day of the week. He had gills, something fish, fish.
Because he'd find them a better one.
Buy the big ones, don't do.
The problem is that it's going to pick up you.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Do you want me fucking to go against the tallest motherfucker?
So
as we can make it, seemingly make it, you know what I mean?
One part to 100 parts.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with trans within being in sports.
It's
That's what they're saying. They're treating men with fucking taking this women. This is one race of fucking rules.
Like transgender behaviors AI events. Doing on the 6 months ago. It's the ones that they get punched pigs like doing the dishes.
well, that's what I'm saying.
That's my problem.
Well, that's an ideal solution. So the really top spinning strokes and the dilution when
Yeah, it's like somebody's something like 40%, and 12%.
Then the fact of fucking bigger than me.
Trans men. I see a lot. We're doing another video today where someone's bitching about like what about trans men are invisible. No one gives a fuck about trans men.
Obvious reasons.
No one gives a fuck about women that dress up as a man with like mascara on a beard. Goes into the male toilet and has a shit next to. No one gives a fuck.
Why don't we see this? Like, how many trans men do you see wanting to compete in the Olympics? None. And is there a reason for that?
Because they're slick.
Hey, they would never qualify.
Okay. Fuck you with the trans Olympic ourselves. We should still do that anyway. But only trans women were banned because trans women are seen as men. And the whole board of Olympic people, full of men, truly believe men are better than women at everything.
Here's where it really starts to fall off the road.
So watch up with really important.
It's the special
That's not realistic. They should fucking do a trans Olympic. They have to trans women or something. But there'd be no fucking competitive. And it wouldn't affirm them. It'd take all the fun out of it, but it's also gynophiles, you know what I mean?
There'd be no sponsors, no one would watch it. Can you imagine trans synchronized
The
women?
whole fight fucking dog.
Yeah, put that picture in your noggin.
A big hairy set of numbers. Fucking balls for
I'll tell you later. No way. Who's protesting?
Farmers and truck drivers.
And something like the army?
Yeah, not even shitting me.
It's a bit harsh.
home and I can see
They're going to do like potatoes.
and this goes to start the problem. You never know what you might get. Check now, see for yourself.
That's mental, isn't it? Oh, you slow down the traffic.
Yeah.
I didn't know chess was a gendered sport until I saw that thing. I didn't even know that. He's the premier chess players in the world. They're all male. That's not just the top. It's not just the top 10. Out of the top 10 chess grandmasters.
People of Ireland against fuel prices. Farmers are toxic because they're this is very unstable.
I don't invent the fucking numbers, right? They're the numbers. It seems there is a biological advantage.
You know what? All that energy that was sitting on that planet is different type of oil, but all that energy that was sitting on the North Sea, it's crazy, isn't it? They changed this money. There's some guys over in Norway or whatever it is, they're digging in the same field. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? So there's not someone over next door and they're all growing loads of fruit and veg out in the garden. And we lean over the fence and we go, tell you what, we give you a huge chunk of money to meet your shopping budget. And I'll buy some potatoes from you. And they go, yeah. And then they walk out into the back garden, pick you up some potatoes and they take it back down to you. It's that ridiculous, isn't it? We've got our own potatoes.
That's it.
And yet we just don't.
Oh, it's so, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's because they're trying to get ties into Europe and places like that. And it's like, Europe don't want us. And I don't know why they keep selling the illusion we're going to go back, you know what I mean? It's like a weird thing. We need 200 billion a year, billion a year. No, you can't say it with certainty. After the first year, you know what was up. For maybe 2-3 years, dealt with the pre-laid funding that they thought that they pulled, but most of it they didn't pull, and then most of it they go ahead. So, in the first year, you could say a definitive amount. After that, you no longer had, isn't it?
This is some people that, you know, so you've got some Irish people trying to get to work, and you've got all the people with what they can say.
No, we just supposed to take them where it is. You're meant to go.
Oh, picking up the bag.
Straight up on it.
What the fucking
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, look at the shocking choice, it's true. Yeah, for you actually, I don't know who he is. Yeah, oh shit. I don't like it.
Are you saying that because of like discrimination or something?
Yeah, he wants to beat the shit out of me. What are you talking about? You went to him with a sickle? Just see him, you went to him with a sickle. That guy really wanted to beat him, didn't he? Did you see him? That's constraint, isn't it? Yeah, look. This is sort of top man with a sickle.
Nobody community takes a slash at the front fuel price. Yes, so apparently at first people speculated that they're going to bring the army up, but it wasn't certain. And then a couple of hours ago, but the government itself, this is the government people, they're sayers.
Anyway, that's the cheese getting banned from the Olympics. This is a tricky chair as a challenge. Yes, I did. That's what we'll catch you later. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
I love it how she can see the hospitals and the animals. And she might teach the animals again in a minute.
Stress, I think we all have to stress. There are genuine people there, genuine concern. Understand that, and government is engaging with representative associations to work with them to make sure that people are supported and protected through a difficult time. But those involved in protests who are actively blocking and preventing people from accessing fuel, preventing animals from getting the support or the feed or the assistance that they need, stopping milk from being taken.
Why feed the animals?
But it is then crossing into a
So shit?
The operation is a guarded operation.
Oh no.
As for support,
So it's not the military, it's the guarding. There's a backlog.
Responsibility for the development of power that the state is through the parish.
Yeah, see. So you notice that. So he keeps pushing it.
It's not military, it's police.
But the defence forces are there to support them in that way. So the time
Yes.
behind the police,
Yeah.
basically.
As in, they will not find a split subject. There's all the Irish officers
But
put
you
the safe
can't fire on them. What are they saying they're going to do? Fire on them?
Oh, yeah.
You're not fire on them.
Well, imagine that farmer who went to one of those sick and angry back down to some pop and shoot. He was not fighting. Always remember that. I was getting to remember Ireland was one of those places. Yeah, but another reason that sent down the army with the guard, so it was because you've got to remember a lot of French people in Ireland are Protestants. They're not like British folks. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. No, there's goods. There's goods. Put it this way, the IRA, they used to, if you're going to do interviews and shit like that, they've had so many guns buried, just don't like, you're not going to get that. I don't mean like, they bred 100 weapons, I mean 20 weight. You need weight. Weapons don't weigh that much, like that sort of shit. They're those big ships. There's so many weapons on it. You know, it was below a certain level of water from it. You know, the government could stop on it. It was just insane. That was just from one source. They didn't go to everything. That's just look at the British government. The other like the same way to do. They used to take the spies with the warfare with any others. They'd go out and do fighting. Yeah, very good. It's all to do around that's why when I say about left spot terrorists not free, it really isn't. Because left is now become the enemy. That's the weird thing. They're not the enemy of the right. The enemy of the right now seems there. Lots of capitalism. So if we're the capitalist country, we'll see it's good to put the right and the wrong capitalism and something like socialism. So they definitely but just like they never looked at it, but socialist hope. Just that soup. So we rub his face with you potato good chops. You potato good chops. Yeah, so Ireland, you've got to fucking worry about like folks when they start getting wild like that. You know, people have to make bombs and shit like that. You've got the entirety of the maze, they're all looking for some reason to have bothered in the place. So yeah. Or Ireland's a bad place to watch and try and judge anywhere that's part of it. Nowhere quite like that. They're all like all the different politics or intentions of Ireland. And I'm pretty sure it didn't help them when we released all their prisoners.
No, that's the load of old soldiers settled. People got out of jail that people never thought was going to get out of jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's another thing. Can you imagine if we testified against them? Oh.
More people got killed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, because of the new things like that.
I've been travelling up and down
Folks would have been
with pay for the
has to be redistributed. They took over the heroin trade, didn't they?
Hello, you gorgeous donuts. Today we're going to be covering the relationship.
But also, what about if you split off?
That is for we got TikTok. Genuinely, these videos have been taking over my For You page lately, and it's normally because the relationships have such a huge age gap, and everybody getting annoyed at them. The old school concept of age gaps within a relationship.
like kind of muddy waters because a lot of the times they can be a creepy age gap. Sometimes they can be a bit of a bigger age gap, but it's kind of fine. So in this video, we're going to have a look at all of the videos that have been uploaded to TikTok on this topic and see what we think about them. We may have a big age gap, but that doesn't stop us from wanting to be together regardless if it's family doesn't agree with
But
it.
it will, but you'll have to exterminate. Not all. You'll have to exterminate all the family.
Beautiful. And I'm not trying to be harsh here. What's practically you can hit? I'm not trying to say don't do anything. But that's so the women. You know he's getting on. Right in the latter years of his life. You're in your early 20s. What's going on? I'm not trying to question that.
Always there.
On the other hand, what does a 70-plus-year-old have in common with an early 20-year-old? That's another question. Like, surely this man might have daughters. That's often where I find it a little bit because I know that, you know, the woman, yeah, the fully-fledged woman, you know, she can make her own decisions. What if the guy does have a daughter that is the same age as her? Like, I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me. Like, you know it's illegal. Oh, yeah, it's not a crime.
Leaders one after the other, they'll stop us.
My own with this. I'm dying on this hill by myself, by the way.
They believe They believe they're already, baby. They're not saying it's giving money. They believe it. You know, what the church pastors just forget. No, they mean it. They believe what they're doing. That's what's dangerous to the world.
Or if there is like other intentions behind the scene, I don't know. Like the guy has money, or if the guy just wanted to meet the girl because he can't see with other people that he can still get young. I don't know.
Yeah, how they
express that fake comfortable. Yeah, like look again. She's like pulling at his clothes.
Sometimes people have faith in
well, like twice a day, tell 1 minute you're debating whether or not to be your dad's friends who's 44 years old now, and the next you're building a life together, living happily ever after. I'm not a bitch.
What they're doing it for.
I'm like, you're not hurting anyone.
Yeah,
you
it's
just go for it.
And because of the Quran, they have no free will.
Oh, God. That guy would have told you if you were like a child. And I know he didn't.
Yes, you may be compelled to go chop something up.
He would have seen you as a child. He would have looked after you at one point, and now he's dating you. That's fine. That is weird.
Maybe don't
I'm saying what I'm feeling at Daytona.
What should I do then, bro?
Disagree. No, please agree.
Maybe hit them with the stone.
It's an issue.
Yeah.
And like I said,
that's the whole thing, basically.
I choose him 100%.
By the way, someone does that. I can't remember who does, but actually doesn't know the story. I don't know what the research is. Okay.
I think it's weird on his side. I just think it's weird on his side. Like, how does your dad feel about this? That's what I want to know. Like, if I was a father and I was like, I don't know, like,
the weird thing is they're all arguing about nuclear
friends. It's like dating my daughter. I just want to like that. I think I would punch my friend. Like, genuinely, I have to say something. I would like stand in the way of that. I don't care if you love each other, honestly.
Yeah, you don't believe the Iranians that say they're so close to having nuclear weapons.
Please tell me he's right.
Just watch
people. Okay. A lot of people kind of like this, you know, I guess, the revelation, oh no, because they have money. Honestly, I rate them. Being in your prime and being with someone that's like 70 or 80 years old, like, it's not me so bad. It's not like you rate it, but you know, the dedication to the bag is unmatched, is what I'm trying to say. There's easier bags out there. The fact that you're doing that one, look, you're in the trenches there, I'm afraid.
Nuclear war very close to credible. So they literally
that's official. We've been together for
3 weeks.
Like 21 days. Our age got like 21 years.
Within our 12 hours of meeting each other, we had 7 hours. Me, Beyonce, what did we say?
Boyfriend, roommate, fiance.
So we look crazy, right? Obviously, the way I like rationalize it to myself was if I were to marriage like I was on the page, I was like, oh, cool. Great choice. Thank you. These people, it's not so cheesy.
They say all the time. They're happy to say it. Yeah, they like talking. Talk about their partner, don't they? So on Tuesday, if you have the missiles, what will we do?
It wasn't like, it was almost so normal.
talk about it openly, whether they love it.
See, this one's all kind of like, what's the word?
So it's
a
really
bit
good
more
people
normal.
listen to
I
it
don't know
rather
how
than
to describe it, but clearly it's two consenting adults, and they seem to really like each other. I think the most concerning thing here is that within the first day they became like Beyonce. Like, it was you, and the reason for that was because I was in an arranged marriage. I would be like, oh, yeah, this is alright. I think that's a good like reason to kind of like propose to someone within the first 12 hours. If I was dating someone,
I
and on
do
the
this to
first
spare
date they
war from the
proposed, I think
council's
that would be a red flag.
And what of the Nephilim?
On the
Would you
first
say
day,
but
you know
one
your mum and
of
dad's
the
name yet,
rest?
so I just think
Nephilim
it's
are a
too
threat to the
This is my
balance.
7-year-old
If we had
dad,
taken
gets
even none of
25-year-old
this would have
girlfriend, and
happened.
more energy
Yet
than
you
guys
rode
half a day.
against
This
us,
guy looks like he's persuaded
slaughtered
like the
our
local
flesh,
GD. You know what I
and
mean? I
bound
would
our
say he just
souls
looks
in your
amazing for
amulet.
7
Who
years.
are
He's
you?
also got like a lot of behind him. I would ask the woman what
Once
attracted
you
you to, you know,
called
the
me
70-year-old
brother.
millionaire there. Would you tell me?
Oh, I love that shit.
Because apparently he had more energy than me. It's interesting because it's the daughter that's posted it.
Sure, the first one
She's got a large capital as well. We don't know about the age gap, but no one sees what I
And soon
see.
I will be the tree of life has fallen to my darkness. From withered root to fruitless limb, and even death itself will not escape it.
Unfortunately, right, I'm a number now. Should be really friendly. I expected chaos. Instead, he became more alive. Reading again, traveling, dressing better. He connected with the world in a way I hadn't seen in years. She's looking better than he wanted to be in the last decade. But the reason he's so better than
So well, it's the first time I've heard someone say that to the back.
if you want me to share it, let me know it. This is sort of like a trading program or something.
Jeez. Oh, so she's like a Father Ted, then she's got like a
adult's 25 and
do you look up about Father Ted when I up to
yeah, talk about
Why do you slay your own?
Oh, okay.
you know,
Yeah, because you did expect to see
the
him.
generation I think
Realms of angels and demons, fight out for us! We never lost the man.
that's young thing. A star. I put myself in the position, right? I'm just the dad of the daughter. How would it make me feel if, like, my daughter told us this? It would make me feel uncomfortable. And I just want to know, like, exactly why he wants to be with it. If it was for fun, I'd be like, just let me earn more money. I will give you this, but you don't need to be with this guy just for the money. But if you really like, no, I can't even, I can't even do this. It is weird.
We're married, we have 10 kids.
Corruption.
Where'd I find out? I found you in Newcastle. 2 hours north of Sydney.
It's different things in that.
The bitter victory
Why are you
could
asking
not
Mom?
be undone.
You couldn't afford anyone, man. That's why.
This seems very defensive question. Obviously, it's kind of a horrible question to ask, you know, but it is a thing, you know, you do things older men will do, like, relatively to set up for this, where you basically pay a lot of money to, you know, different countries to get women, it's very cool.
Not so rarely visit the dead kingdom.
I'm not trying to say
So not like 90 Day Fiancé.
I sought the tree of life, I found
It's
it.
90 Day Fiancé, at least they know each other for a few minutes. Where's this one?
The tree is no
Oh my god! Is that a beer can?
only
Yeah, no,
water
that's like
of
Fiancé. She's trying to
what you seek.
He's a young man, she's there for a couple of weeks and she can't come like more right, and it's suddenly she's making her half
I hadn't imagined then here is where perhaps I can help.
then the male friend comes home.
You would be wise to
I
heed
don't
me.
ever need to see any
I have a magic skill
in my
to
life.
grant your
I would just prefer to know that,
Oh,
you
this
know,
time
that
she's
doesn't happen anymore. They should do whatever they want to do.
What
That, you know, your private
This guy's giving her the
know
song.
about that.
I
You
will
don't know about
redeem my
anyone
brother,
doing that. Never mind
restore
me,
the
you know,
balance.
then you'll sort of my comments to it. Like,
I
you
have
have a
heard
relationship,
the
like,
tale.
how do you
Your
feel
brother
in my
rode the
business? Do
local
you feel like bad about it? Do you think that I'm going to look either way?
No, we don't. Because beer can.
I give no judgment. Pass on. I've been told.
That really does start to be, and I don't
Yes.
think everybody feels
Right to
shame about
seek the
it.
truth.
But it is all
She definitely knows what
about it.
he's
You know,
saying.
she's going to put a lot
Is
to
the
direct
realm
well,
of
that's
souls.
to your balance.
But she's been given the video and not jealousy. It's fine. And then it's kind of weird because she then had to go at the guy.
Why did you tell him you were away and you woke up around? That's a lovely thing to say about your grandma. Sorry, your girlfriend. Again, I just don't need to know this fella. I don't need to know this woman. You don't need to go when you keep that to yourself. Why do we? Why do we come on? That's concerning. When I was like, the older like your dad, again, we don't know how old the daughter is.
Like,
It's so much hilarious to be in as the father. You know, like, your daughter's father is older than, like, you're calling your daughter's father daddy as well. That's the worst thing I've ever said. I would not be doing that. I'm like, oh, Dad, that's okay, as well. Appreciate that.
And then one else would beat them up.
It's for me. But I just wouldn't like it.
Yeah, big yes, because he's not handling it well. He's emotionally like lashing out because I think he's realised that she's made a fool of him. That he didn't need to be angry with this guy. He's
staying in that solitary confinement for years.
Because she got annoyed when she.
I think I'm in love with your dad.
Oh yeah, because the start of it was really funny. Considering he nuked her. The start of it, she turned up, really spun on the beach. You know, I thought, oh, it's like you think I could spend some time with him. I look at the face and he was like, he's a good man.
May this love never find me.
So that is I'll put it on. It's a good episode. Sorry, Cameron.
Do you mind if we
yes.
Whatever that feeling is.
Desirable, maybe. What is the non-polite way to say it? Non-worn out.
I think it's a bit dodgy for somebody to get there.
Yes. And I think it's going to be beer camp.
Also, it's not a very nice thing to do to eat at a party.
No.
Because on one side of it, you've supposedly got it depends on the situation. If you haven't got one thing that craves you against each other, it's maybe acceptable, okay. I'll say that.
Well, souls can restore humanity. Earn more.
It's kind of like, you know,
Into the skin.
Like seeing a voucher.
Above and below. It is also how souls are brought
yes.
Something about the next one
to be before.
What I'm talking about is somebody
No, Philly's in the way.
and he's trying to make them partly jealous of those idiots. So
Yeah.
that's usually what it is.
Yes, that's an unhelpful
Still
thing.
haven't said what you are. The history of my people was burned to ash along with all. Forgotten even by those who destroyed them. Now,
It's just fun.
only a smoke
I
remains.
don't know, fucking big
We
days.
will not be last, nor will we be the last. It is the way of things. The way of things is balance. And what balances life? Nothingness. Corruption. Eventually,
Yes.
consumes us all.
Guys, where they're just going to get
So it would seem. None of this explains what you're doing here.
Different
I am merely a humble merchant, taste for the finer things. In life,
Yeah, because then she is the true victim then.
I
Yeah.
am
So he may still feel
and it
jealous
would
when
only
he
be
makes it happen.
to offer you my wares.
Yeah. Giving it on to both. But this Michael said no, and then the weird thing is she gets super creepy because it's quite what it is. It's something to do. You can see how in her head she turns it around. But Michael, just being honest, and trying to stop this guy trying to intimidate him, even though he's bigger than him. He just wants back to keep him on about. She just told me not what he wants in. He told me the truth. She turns around like trying to destroy the relationship. So the man has literally just looked you dead in the eyes and just laughed. Pushed you away before with a pleasant oh no, and you're still weird, isn't it? Turning all those sides of love, isn't it? Just like yeah. Lips on her face. The blue eye. I love it. But you? That's so good.
Really slow, completely blind. She doesn't really know how to express. She even tries laughing at it. No, it's a joke. But why do you say that? What did I do? She tries to simply with that. But doesn't beat around it tells her everything. It tells her that I can still believe it's probably that you made a move on. After all my
So don't exist in
can't believe it was
It's got a feeling
that was hiding things from me.
There is one person I was worried because I'm a man. There's one person who kept thinking about.
Look, it's not as if this is something innocent that could have just slipped her mind. It's not as if Big Hand didn't repeatedly ask her about her relationship with Michael. But this,
I remember that recently when we watched it, we only watched up to about here, I think. And then he just watched it to the bit where before he gets there, basically, I don't think he turns up yet.
Oh no. This is now where he's telling her.
And in my mind, it was never a big deal, she says. I didn't think it mattered big.
It's a little thing. It is not a little thing.
It's 100% a little thing.
When we were very first met, we got away holiday. But this man turned up. She said to me, this man's interested in blah blah blah. Right, got so I'm very insecure about it. Not happy about it.
Why is he here?
And then you're turning around saying, oh, cool, don't worry about it. I'm not interested. I'm like, well, I'll trust you. You don't like him, but I trust you. Fair enough.
I don't trust her.
No, wait. And then it turns out, that's 2 days into the holiday, but actually you're the one that keeps coming on to him. That would change the whole vibe. Now, fairly finds like a hyper confident person like that, what you don't care about. So if someone like he did express that he's unsure, and it's not like she's now saying to him, I was trying to say the feelings that I didn't want to be worried about it. She's just like, well, no, I she's trying to find a way she's innocent rather than silly. It's insane.
Well, she might have point that Big Hand did indeed have a lot of secrets that he kept in mind. The difference is,
yeah, he did have to find out. Yeah. Which I assume that might explain to him as well. Must have put a really consequence in place. It wasn't. It sounded like he didn't do the legislate. Don't know if it's difficulties or like like dramatic part and he must have done it very clear.
Something is going on between you and Michael.
Okay, do you call the police and get him out here? No, actually.
Yo, someone tell me to shut up.
Yeah, put it this way. Not interested in being a cat. But that's it. Still
Cypress. Short distances.
Because there were some people have to retain images of somebody. Not sure why, but they have to retain an image. Tony was trying to get it all their husband. Look how beautiful that place is. Are you fucking loving, baby? Worst case scenario, we knock your door one night and use a bed when you slip onto a front door.
Genuinely, she thought that she'd be able to explain this away and be kind of the okay. But she's now starting to realize
that's brutal.
Tree of life, tree of death, portals to other worlds. I know none of this. How is it I have remained so blind, or does your tongue only spit lies? Much was kept from the Nephilim, and from the fall. Why? Because power tampered with ignorance. If the Nephilim knew the true nature of the tree, all would have perished. I forsook the Nephilim, became a warrior for the balance, even killed my own people. I protect these worlds, you and the tree. Still I remain in the dark. Forsaken, forgotten, no, the Nephilim live on in you. But what do I know? I am but a simple merchant.
You crossed the line. If you're going to tell me that you wish to lose for a minute, I have nothing
I say reduce people to nothing, and reduce people to plans. And at first I say to people, but then suddenly I realise once my resources I've got to start redistributing resources. Not just the initial mandate, it's after that as well, so the ripple effect of the pond. That's what it is, isn't it? to redistribution big from social property because there's nothing generated when capitalism
Super curious. What was going through your head telling him that I hit on you? Like, I don't understand how that even came up.
Substance.
Let it go. Just breathe. If I was in love with you, you would be asking for once you to stop, and once it's uncertain, that's that opportunity I don't want. I don't want anything more than friendship with you. Why?
But that's what comes from not good. It's good. That's a little excuse.
Can you just try to spend time in a relationship with
yes.
Well, yeah.
But in there to see except loads of what you should say perhaps is great. There's always slip work.
I mean, you just jump on a plane and come to my rescue. I don't think he's the only person that thinks that.
Done well, later. It takes you seriously.
That's quite a big admission, isn't it?
Committed in there, baby.
Despite everything that she tried to